school. It is almost time for back to school. Hello friends, welcome back to She's in Her Apron. Well, it's that time of summer when all the back to school supplies hit the shelves of all the stores, and it gives us parents, especially us mamas, this like buzz of excitement because they're heading back to school. Yes. Well, I love school supplies. I have since I was little. A fresh new box of crayons and markers. I have all the ink still in them, and the smell of like erasers, and oh my gosh, I just love it. I love it. I'm gonna be sharing with you today some of my favorite school supplies and how I also incorporate them in my home all year round, not just for the kids. All right, stick around as I share my favorites with you. 3-ring binders. These are great, not just for the kids to use for their homework and storing all the papers, but for us in the home. I like to use 3-ring binders for my recipes, and I have them in categories like chicken and pork, beef and seafood, freezer meals. I have a big 3-ring binder for all my baking recipes. Whenever I see a recipe in a magazine or I print one off online, I will put this into the binders. But this is a great way to organize them and easy for menu planning. If you just want something with chicken, you could pull the chicken binder out and see all the recipes that you've collected for chicken. So to go with this one, I love sheet protectors. You see a lot more of these during back to school season, a lot more on the shelves. I put my recipes in here, clip them into the binders, and there you go, recipe binders. Of course, markers and crayons, right? You definitely can get them cheaper at back to school time. You can find them for 49 to 50 cents a box. Sometimes you can get them even cheaper than that. I do have a bin where I store all extra crayons for the year. I like to get a few more than what the kids need for back to school because they make great stocking stuffers at Christmas time or birthday gifts to little ones that you know. Give them a coloring book and a fresh box of crayons, so they're great as gifts, and they're super cheap at back to school time. Okay, you may have seen at like Walmart or Michael's, these craft bins. What I like to use these bins for is to store my makeup. I like to have that on my vanity. It stores all my hairspray so I don't have to clutter up my counters or my drawers. Everything is in this container. They're great for the lockers. They do make smaller ones. I ended up buying my youngest daughter, Shaylee, one of these small ones, and this is where she keeps all of her cute little lip glosses and nail polishes and all her hair ties and some of her bows. Pencil cases. There are so many types of pencil cases and pencil boxes that are on the shelves right now. What I like to do with the smaller, longer ones is when my daughter went to junior high, and then she did this all the way throughout graduating high school, she would store her sanitary pads inside the pencil case. If she had to go to the bathroom, all she had to do was pick that up. No one thought any different. It wasn't embarrassing for her. Also, you could store this inside your locker with Band-Aids, hair ties, anything that us girly girls need to have on hand in your locker. Bigger ones, I do like to have one in my car for all the coupons that I need to go out to eat with. You know, you get your mail, your circulars, and you see fast food coupons and things like that. I will put them in this inside my glove compartment, so when we are out and about and decide to get a meal or lunch, we could look at the coupons that are inside there. I love dry erase boards. This time of year, there's a lot more choices for you. You can get ones that have calendars on them. These are great to also stick on your refrigerator to make a family command center. Instead of maybe using the paper calendar, you can use the dry erase board and just change it out every month to see what's going on with your family, or even use it as a monthly meal plan. You can get ones that also have a pin board section for you. I love the day of the week one. I have had that on my refrigerator for a few years now, and this is what I use to menu plan. I just took some of the kind of like Velcro strips on the back and stuck it to my refrigerator. So I just pop it off, fill in my menu plan, and stick it back on the refrigerator. It has been wonderful. But also in the stores right now, they have from July until next July where you can hang a calendar. You could put this in your locker, you could put this in your office. I like to have a calendar on my refrigerator at my command center, filled in for the month so we could see what's going on. People can pencil in if something came up, and I could look at it and also add it to my planner. They have student academic planners, which work really good for us moms. If you don't want to buy an expensive planner but want to have one in your purse that's light, these are great, and they're super cute. I love all the little containers that help you organize for school lunches. You can use these for a bunch of things in your home. You can use them for paper clips. You can use them for rubber bands, for magnets. And that's what I use one in my drawer for. These book bins work really great in the kids' lockers. They're great to store their books on their dressers or bookcases, but they're also great to use as a homework station. I've had a homework station in my home for a few years now, and I use a magazine rack, but you can also do it with these book bins. We put their homework in there and any important papers. Next are crates. Oh my goodness, these are in a lot of stores. These are great to not only organize a classroom or a locker, but they're great to use in the bedroom. I use them to store the kids' toys. We also have some in the garage where we use them to store balls and all the athletic gear. I have a small one underneath my vanity that holds my hair dryer, my curling iron, and my flat iron. I hope that inspired you, gave you a few ideas of how you can organize and use school supplies in your home. Okay, down below in the comment section, I would love to hear from you. What are your favorite school supplies for your kids and for you that you can use around your home? All right, thank you so much for joining me today. We'll see you soon. Bye.